morning to the grind. Good morning to the grind. Good morning, man. Good morning, man. They tried to stop the grind this morning, man. But you know what? We overcome all the stuff every time I talk about it, man. Good morning to you out there. Good morning to my Planet Marketing brothers and sisters in success worldwide, specifically to you. Shout out 7-year anniversary. Man, got a chip in the cup and everything, man. Just happy to be able to be around people that are committed to making a difference, that are committed to making an impact, and through the power of business ownership, anywhere you want to. I don't know about you, but I like being around people that like being around people that are making a difference. So we're just looking to make a difference together. Planet Marketing 7 years, they're doing something that people said couldn't be done for 90 days. That's already a testament. So let's talk about how it applies to us in any kind of concept. Good morning to you. This is the Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast. I'm your guy, KeJohnna Owens, and each and every day, Monday through Friday, God so be it, so see it, that I get to be blessed to wake up and present a synergy. No script, I don't even have a theme about what I wanted to present. Is besides the work that it takes to get to anywhere you want to be in your life. So it's going to be 30 minutes of power, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday through Friday. You can catch a grind on one of these social media platforms, YouTube. It's all over the place. But guess what? It's all about whoever gets to get the information. It's only a few. It's just a filter. It's just a word of encouragement for you to start your day off on whatever it is for you to do with your life, or whatever you do with the information is upon you. I will say this: it will always be positive. It will always be empowering. It'll always be supportive. It'll always be focused on a solution. It will never be focused on situations. I could tell you that, and that's a promise. Situations on every channel. Solutions is where we at right here. Solutions over situations. So today, think about you. You know what you want to do. As I put our theme and our topic on for today, what do you want to do? And if you want to do anything, you're gonna have to connect it to a purpose of why. So we always talk about the why, but we really talk about a little bit of the specific why. Being committed to making a difference in other people's lives, being committed to making a difference in other people's lives. That right there is a profound way to live, a profound way to think. And I think a lot of times you have to go through something so deep, so life changing, that you see that changing you can change others. When you think of anybody that speaks from any point of success or what you could do with your life, they speak to you from a point of what they experienced in life and how they overcame it. They speak to you from a solution. So we speak from solutions. Good morning to you out there. We got great morning champion. That's Tony Biola out there, Victorville, California, forging the way up to Las Vegas, doing the thing. Amazing weekend, 7-year anniversary to the planet. Absolutely, man. We stand proud. We stand in front. We stand up and salute to now 75,000 active agents worldwide in 7 years, and a company that was said that it will last 90 days to be the leading world leader in the business of travel. Mr. Donald Bell, salute to you, sir, man. You are amazing right there. Great morning. Back to the deal. What are you committed to, and what are you committed to that makes a difference in somebody else's life? Somebody else's life. Some community to impact, your church, your school, your band, your club, your team, whatever, your hood. It don't make no difference. What happens is, are you committed to making a difference in somebody else's life? And I think that the thing for me, and the change in how I looked at it, is if I wanted to change some of the things that I've done in my life, that I could have done better, we all got that, right? If I'd have known then what I know now, I would have. And at that point, we are responsible. I'm going to give my biblical quote, as I always say, babe in the word. Now, this is once you know what you didn't know, you become responsible for what you now know. So now that you know, what do you use your new knowledge on? Do you take your new knowledge and put it back in the box and say, well, I don't want to tell anyone about my new knowledge? Or do you take the new knowledge and apply the new knowledge towards where you want to go? Learning from some of the best of the best of the best in the entire world of personal and business development. I mean, I can't say enough about being in the room of information from the best of the best. And those that just share around the world, doing things that you want to do, per se. And they say, you don't know what you don't know. But once you know what you didn't know, what will you do with it? There's a deal. There's a solution. That's the impact. When you learn something new, great. When you do something new, phenomenal. Stand by.
You can write everything down if you want to. Be brave enough to write every one of your goals down. But I'm going to tell you something. Life's going to hit you in your mouth, and you got to do me a huge favor. Your why has to be greater than that knockdown.
The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is going to hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Some of you have been knocked out by life, and you got up and saw the blood. He hit me. Sometimes in life, you have to hit back.
It's hard to keep your spirits up, to be motivated, to be encouraging. It's hard. You got bills, you got responsibilities. It's hard, but it's worth believing. It's worth giving yourself a chance. It's worth fighting relentlessly, never giving up.
Don't let this negative world get to you. Don't let it win.
Failure is not falling down. Failure is staying down. It's not in falling that makes us failures. It's in not getting up that makes us failures. And you get to decide if you get up or you don't get up. You have absolutely nothing to do with what happened to you. It's not your fault. But if I come back a week later, you still on the ground. If I come back a year later, you still on the ground, that's your fault. If you get knocked down, there's nothing you can do about it. But getting back up has every single thing to do with you. And you will promise me that from this day forward, you will not be defeated.
When crises strike in your life, and in the Chinese language, crisis means danger, but it also means opportunity. And this is an opportunity for you to grow. And you've got to be so relentless that you're always looking for a way to get over, always looking for a way that you can break through, always looking for a way that you can win, always looking for a way that you can strike a telling blow.
Failure gives you two choices. You stay down or you get up. Well, I'm up and I am fired up because I have figured it out. It's the mindset. You better change the way you think. All you need to do is change your thinking and you change your world. You don't need to change anything else.
It takes courage to be different. It takes courage to go where you've never gone before. It takes courage to be successful. It takes courage to win. Do you have the courage to stand there though the storms keep raging and you stand there and say, I've come too far to turn around? Do you have the courage?
The moments that take your breath away are the ones that count. You need the downs to make the ups. You need the ups to create the downs. You need to feel the opposites to truly understand the full reality of the life you are living. I don't care if you've been beaten to the floor, if your legs are too tired to lift that weight. Break through that barrier and create new ones for you. Get back up and live life. When there's a will, there's a way. When you truly need something, you can find a way, and you stop at nothing to reach it.
So I don't care how long it takes. I don't care the sacrifice. You put in too many hours. You made too many phone calls. You put in too much money. You've invested too much time. You should have quit last year. You should have quit 2 years ago. You've come too far to give up. The only thing you can do right now is go all in.
When you think about it, he says, man, the only thing you can do is go all in. I mean, what is it? Why not? Man, why not see what happened on the other side? If you said, man, you know what, I'm just gonna go all in. If you sign up for the team, you say, you know what, they say be at practice at 6, but I'm gonna be there at 5, and you went all in. If they say, you know, I got the Taco Bell job, man, I know they say this and that, man, but I'm gonna go all in, man. I'm gonna put the best tacos together at Taco Bell that Taco Bell ever have seen. And before you know it, you got your own Taco Bell. I don't know how else you could get it across. I think we most times we have to see someone that's kind of evidence of the deal. So when you're talking about it in the middle of the trench, you know it's nothing, but then it becomes a legacy, like what we talk about here on the Grindology101 show. You know, it's about the reality of the work that it's got to produce. And I just continue to share the walk that I'm walking so that it's a work of evidence, man. My children get to see the evidence of what their father, someone in the community that cared about not only who he was, but who he represented. I represent my children, I represent my wife, I represent my family, I represent my community, I represent my background, I represent everything I've been through, I represent my homies, I represent everything that I've ever been through. And the way I represent it, I get to decide. See, you get to decide how you want to represent who you are, what's your brand. So my brand is a work ethic. My brand is a commitment. My brand is determination. My brand is professionalism. My brand is making a difference. My brand is, man, a commitment to what you say you want to do with your life. And I said, I want to do some things with my life. I got some goals. So I share them, and I'll connect with other people that have goals in alignment. They don't have to be my goals. They don't even have to synergize with anything that I want to do. But they do have to have some energy toward what they say they want to do. Absolutely. Mr. Roscoe Lee Owens, DNA of the grind, man. My Mr. Roscoe Lee Owens, my daddy out there. And, man, try to say younger than me or something. I think I need to shave. My man, it's an honor to work and glean off of you, my brother, man, out there. Great morning to the grind. Me and Mr. Neil Shimores, man, we road tripped all the way up to Vegas this weekend for the 7-year Planet Marketing anniversary celebrations. I was able to hit 3 of the 4 West Coast tours with the ability to connect from San Diego to Pomona to Las Vegas, all here in Southern California, with leaders from around the world, but right here in Southern California, where we get to make a difference in our own community that spans out. So that's the difference. See, that's having a vehicle that you say, you know what, I can help somebody. I can help someone change the way they think, open the door to thinking a little bit different. And start with this, sharing some information that you might not have known before, that you now know, that you can make a qualified decision what's good for you. That's what we do. We share information. Good sale, good discount, good price, good quality, whatever. Good restaurant, good purse, good tie. I always talk about a tie, right? I send somebody to get a tie in a minute. But I'm sending to my man, the tie guy, the Texas tie guy. That's my guy, the Texas tie guy. You look him up. The Texas tie guy. That's my guy. The Texas tie guy. That's Steve Harvey. Yeah, that's number 1. Uno. We always telling somebody about a deal or something. Well, how about telling them about your deal? Why not tell them about what you do? What's so secretive about what you do that you're passionate about it? But you know why people don't like to tell about what they do or what they have to offer to the world? Because the world is used to saying no. So going through the filter of being able to go through a no or a let down or no call and the no shows and all the stuff that happens, man. It happens. How many times have we done it like to the doctor? No call, no show, didn't go to the doctor. Did the doctor not follow up with you to see, if you missed or if we could set another appointment? That's professionalism. Guess what? I wasn't able to be professional like that until I got into an industry of people that were professional, so I could aspire to do the things that I wanted to do with the people that I wanted to do it with, that had a level of empathy that I could come from anywhere to do anything with my life. So how do you get, man, I gotta look around. Sometimes it's very humbling, man, to get city council, Congress, what's this, the Assembly, the Senate, the City of Kennedy Austin Foundation, and for somebody to say anything about you that says, hey, thank you for an effort to make a difference. Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce, graphic design of the year, all of the things that someone, but it's only because of the work. It's only because of commitment. It's only because I've been in an environment that offered me a personal development platform where I could find out what I needed to do better about me. Being able to get up early. You don't start like that. Being able to be on time. You don't start like that. Being able to do what you said you would do. You don't start like that. Being able to differentiate yourself between what you were, who you are, and who you want to be. What you were, who you are, and who you want to be. Do it again. What you were, who you are, and who you want to be. We already know about the past. We already know about today. We don't know about tomorrow. That's why we get to. I'm going to leave that back to you, man. I just went around the clock. Like we get to believe, you get to achieve, you get to get up, you get to go to work, you get to pay the bill, you do not have to do anything. That's the deal. See, that's a mindset. I'm going to give it back to you, and we're going to get back into it. This is the Grindology101 Podcast. I appreciate you. Share life, whatever the case is. If it makes an impact in anybody's life, that's what the mission is. Partners in success, man. We've been having a lot of support, a lot of things coming up. Let's get back into it. If you want to achieve something, if you believe in something in you, it doesn't matter the thing. It doesn't matter what it is. It matters that you believe in it. Here's a side thought right here. This is a break. This is something I need to share about. Once you see something, nobody could tell you what you saw. The other day, I'm going to tell you what I saw. I get up early, I have a prayer walk. I have a gratefulness walk early in the morning. Let's start that walk at 4 a.m. Might be listening to some TD Jakes. I might be quiet, just talking. I'm getting into my day. I'm prepared for the day, but I need to get my receptive on and gratefulness walk. I saw. I don't know. Here it is. Comet, spaceship. I don't know what it was. I believe it was what they call a shooting star, something like that. But it shot through. Now, somebody were to come in and tell me that, no, there was nothing that came through on channel 1825 news. It wouldn't even make a difference because I saw it. No one could tell me what I saw that they did not see. So when you tell someone what you saw that they did not see, fair enough. You saw it. They didn't. That's vision sometimes. You had the vision. You had the idea. You had the thought. You shared it with the world. The world in turn told you, no, that's unrealistic. The world in turn told you, what are you talking about? You must be crazy. The world in turn told you, you can't do that. The world in turn told you, you must have lost your mind. That's what they told people like Oprah Winfrey. That's what they told people like Steve Harvey. That's what they told people like the founder of Planet Marketing, Mr. Donald Bradley. That's what they told the people that say, you know what? You can't tell me what I saw, what he showed me. See, that's personal to you. This is the Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast. Shout out to Planet Marketing Worldwide. 7 years. What they say would not last 90 days. Ain't that something? We're going to get back on the other side, man, but nothing at all works but the work. So whatever you said you want to do, get to it. Get up and make it.
I believe desire and will to win is everything. I don't know why I'm like I am, but my butt's always burning. There's always something say, Art, dadgummit, you're supposed to go for it. Art, dadgummit, you're supposed to be somebody. You're supposed to make a difference with your life. What does the $500,000 a year person do? The $50,000 a year person doesn't do. You look at the outside and study those two individuals, everything seems to be the same. They both are the same sex, they both are the same age, they have the same training, the same positions, the same contract, the same fringe benefits. They both are successful, they work hard, they're good family people, make tough commitments. But what's the difference? What does the $500,000 a year person do? The $50,000 a year person doesn't do. He pays the price and a little bit more. He works hard and a little bit more. He's loyal to the company and a little bit more. He believes in a little bit more. He makes money and a little bit more. He saves money and a little bit more. If you want to win in these United States, you got to be tough and you can't quit. The last thing I'll talk to you about today in building this winning edge is, folks, if you want to win in business, you got to be a leader. Leadership is everything. You show me anything in these United States that win, I'll show you a leader at work. You show me a successful church, Boy Scout troop, club, football team, business, I'll show you something run by a leader. See, I thought at one time in my life you had to be smart to win. I used to have these smart people that dress so pretty and talk so pretty and use these big words. They just intimidated me. And I said, Art, you can't ever be that good. Why don't you just throw in the towel and go on back and coach football for a living? And I found two things out about smart people. I think it's almost impossible for a smart person to win in business in America today. Because I find smart people spend their whole lifetime figuring things out. They're always trying to figure out an easier way and a quicker way. And another thing I found out about smart people is they just don't get around to doing nothing. And see, somebody like Art Williams, everybody said, well, he can't do it. And somebody like that can't do it. But he does it. See, folks, I want you to know almost everybody in America almost does enough to win. They almost get there. They almost are over the hump. They almost have it going. They almost in everything they do. Almost is a way of life to almost everybody in America. But the winners do it. What do? They do whatever it takes to get the job done. They do it and do it and do it and do it and do it until the job gets done. And then they talk about how great it is to be somebody they're proud of. We need leaders in America who can do it. If you want to become somebody, do it. If you want to go in business for yourself, do it. If you want to become financially independent, do it. I hear too much talk in these United States. Everybody can talk a good game. We need people in America who can do it. I go all over this country with A.L. Williams, and I have people say, Art, you can count on me. Wonderful. Just do it. All right, I guarantee you this is my last stop. I'm going to win now. Super duper. Just do it. All right, if I could just have one good month and get the ball going, I know I could make it big. Super. Just do it. All right, if I could just pay off this debt, I could really go. Great. Just do it. All right, if I could just sell my house, do it. But houses ain't selling. Do it anyway. Art, I'm not making any money. What can I do? You just do it. Do what, Art? You do it, and do it, and do it. Art, I guarantee I'm going to win this contest. Super duper. Just do it. Art, I'm over the hump now. Watch my smoke. Great. Just do it. Art, I want to make it so bad I can taste it. What I do? You just do it. Art, I'm a vice president now. Can I quit doing it? No. Art, I don't know if I can keep on keeping on. I'm really hurting. What I do? You just do it. Do what, Art? You do it, and do it, and do it. Art, all my life I wanted to be somebody important. Well, what do it then? Art, I'm going to save money so I don't have to go through this again. Great. Just do it. Art, I don't feel like I've had enough training. What I do? You just do it. Art, my manager don't give me no help. What I do? You just do it. Art, you don't understand. I was Mr. Everything at my former company. You don't mean I have to start off down at the bottom and do it, do you? Yep, you really got to do it. Art, what's the primary difference between winners and losers? The winners do it. They do it, and do it, and do it, and do it until the job gets done. And then they talk about how great it is to finally have achieved something unique, and how glad they are that they didn't quit like everybody else, and how wonderful it is to finally be somebody they're proud of and make a difference with their life. Thank you.
Winners just do it, man. They just do it, and they just do it. You know, it failing, losing, falling off. People quit. Don't call back. They laughed at you because you said you said you were going to be a millionaire in 30 quick days when you heard the new information, right? But you also said you don't want to be part of a get quick thing because you know it's no get quick, right? But when you didn't get rich quick, you quit. See, that's the deal with the people. That's the deal with the mindset. That's the deal with the whole deal of anything. Joining the team, they didn't put you on the first team on the first practice, so you quit. You went to soccer. They didn't put you on the first team there, so you didn't like that anymore. You went to yarn balls. It's the same thing over and over and over again. And we don't have to complicate it. If you look in the mirror, if we look in the mirror, you say, man, have I ever put my all into this? Have I ever just really committed to anything, you know, I said I was going to do? Have I ever really just said, you know what? I'm going to be the first one at work at McDonald's. Oh, here's a note to you. Thank you, C. King Parker, man. Come on, man. You out there. This brother here is a truck driver of almost 3 million miles across the country, building a business on a part-time basis and helping people as he stops at the truck stop or wherever he may stop to say, man, you know what? You can do something different with your life. You know what happens? If you say you can, you can. If you say you can, you can. If you say you can't, you won't. That's a fact. That's how it works. It always works like that. Man, happy anniversary weekend again to you, Tony Viola out there. And my main man, Mr. Neosha Morris, man, we got a lot of work to do, brother. A lot of work that I'm excited about. We're about to get really make an impact here in Southern California. If you have connected with me in some way, somehow, some sort, send me a message, send me an inbox, send me an email, respond to some of the texts. We communicated a little bit of information. Maybe it wasn't as clear as I wish I could have been, and I'd like to be. I've connected with the leadership that's in position to support this movement here in Southern California in such a way that its time is now for us to communicate, talk, and see if it fits for you. It's only information. I believe that if you are have of the mindset that says, you know what, I'm gonna be a work committed, responsible, I'm accountable, I want to do more, and you got a family to take care of, you got a major, a why that connects you to why you drive to work, why you do whatever it is that you do. Lana, my man Daryl Davis out there, Lana Garden, I know he's on it already right now. That's what we do. If you have that kind of tenacity, that you could do that for what we do for Friday Paycheck, and if you could kind of understand that you've been trained millions of dollars worth of training to yourself, your own brand, and you could take your own brand on your own business and apply the same principles to your own self, do you know that you could be amazing? I digress. I'd like to get some information over to you. Me and my main man, Mr. Neosha Morris, we are making some major communication with people around Southern California. Hope you've been one of them. We just came from Las Vegas, Nevada. We're up there doing our 7-year anniversary, so I was able to catch 3 of the 4 events here on the West Coast. It was amazing opportunity. And if you have an opportunity to catch us at any of the events coming up, please do so. You can text access to 909-686-1698, and we'll get you some information. Makes sense? We'll talk about it. Simple as that. It's as easy as that. Information. See, not knowing is what costs. Not knowing is what costs. That's what costs. See, Eric Thomas will be at our international convention next year. He says it best. Not knowing is what costs. We just don't know. And when we don't know, and we're outside of the loop. So we're sharing information to put you in the loop. Again, salute to Planet Marketing, worldwide, international 7-year anniversary. That'll be on the 26th of October, by the way. 7 years of a business that's global in over 22 countries worldwide, operating a business in high-level compliance of world standards that we get to operate from home, from a visionary, Mr. Donald Bradley, and his amazing leadership panel that we're blessed to have right here in Southern California, starting with Eric and Desiree Benson. Salute to you, my mentor, Mr. Benson, my coach, Mrs. Benson. Thank you for all you do for so many of us. I'm following. They say there's nothing wrong with following the cat. Just make sure you're following the right cat. You see on the other side. Salute to you, Planet Marketing, man, worldwide, 7 years. When they said it wouldn't be 90 days. What have you done that they said you couldn't do? Think about that. What have you done that they said you couldn't do? Text access to 909-686-1698. Let's see what we can do. I see you on the other side.